Hello, welcome back to the Vampires Only playthrough. We're doing pretty well at the moment. We've got a second Necropolis town, and we're just currently getting ready to push on what's left of the green player. Before we do, we're going to send Nimus up to pick up a few extra resources, so let's just go for the gold. We don't really need wood, so I'm just going to skip that. And this appears to be a bit of a dead end, but we'll pick up some sulfur, and we'll start heading back. Then we've also got Gurnison, who I think we're just going to pick up. We're going to go with just the one vampire for now. Just get rid of our goblin. And so what I can do with Gurnison is I can send him out to the windmill to pick up a few extra resources, but before I do that, I've got 8,700 in the bank. So I'm actually going to pick up Jabarkus. And we're just going to take these 24 vampires. We're going to go to the south. And we're going to take on the beholders just to open this up. And we can always turn back at the start of next turn and give Thant his units back, but we might as well just take advantage of this while we can. You'll notice I've now turned the quick combat on because most of these fights are going to go more or less the same way, so it saves us from having to play them out over and over again. So we're just going to accept that, and we are going to push as far along this way as we can. Okay, so we can't quite make it to the Pillar of Fire. Okay, so nothing too great. So we can keep building up in our main town. Could keep building up the Mage Guild. I don't think there's a massive need to do so. I can also get the fort in this town, but I've kind of been over the pros and cons of that in the previous part. I don't think we necessarily want to go for that unless we're pretty confident we can defend this town, which I'm not. So I think we'll leave that be. So we'll go back to this town and... not this town, actually. We'll go back to the starting town, we'll pick up the 10 extra Vampire Lords. Pass them over to Gurnison, and we've now conveniently got some harpies guarding our ore pit, which is pretty nice. Okay, so I can go to the south here and potentially take on the serpent flies, but I think for now it's probably going to be more useful if we keep making a push towards where Thant currently is. And I don't really think there's too much else we can do this turn. Okay, so Thant actually appears. I don't know if he can reach us from there. He can, okay. So we've potentially got two opponents to deal with now. I definitely want to go for a push. But yeah, I have to be a little bit careful because Thant is there, and let's actually check out what's going on with Thant. So Thant is one of the strongest opponents. So we've got 3 towns, presumably Thant has 2. Then green and red 1. And purple's possibly on 0. That must be on 0. So they could be on their way out. But yeah, Thant could be a threat. In fact, Thant is... let me just absolutely confirm this. Thant is the tower player, which is one of the scarier players on the map, just because we can't use the life drain on golems, gargoyles. Alright, I'm going to pick up the obelisk. And I'm going to try and avoid all this for now. I don't think it's a massive threat to us. A little bit of a threat, but I think we should be okay. Fortunately, I can't check what they have, so I don't know if it's a main. Okay, let's just send Thant out. Get our units back. And let's just see what this leads to. It's gonna lead to green space. Thant's base. Have I got that mixed up? I'm confused. I thought we were attacking green. I might just be getting mixed up, but I thought we were attacking green. Okay. I'm just gonna go for this because I'm pretty confident, although we're expected to lose. Let's see what happens. We've got Animate dead, so we should be able to survive, I think. Yeah, I don't see how this can beat us, really. Let's just wait for now. Okay, so they're gonna go down and guard the Gogs. It's not too surprising. Not gonna do too much damage to us from there. Yeah, they'll do a bit of damage to us with that, but we should just be able to push through. If we attack from this hex here, at most they can attack us with 3 units at once. And we just have to push through to the Gogs. We should be able to heal back up. If we can get away without using Animate dead, that'd be perfect. Okay, so they're still pretty firmly blocked off. We're down to 17, which still isn't so bad. Yeah, they're not really doing too much damage to us. The imps are on their way out. They're not going to do too much either. And they've actually opened up the way through to the Gogs, surprisingly. Bit of a mistake that, but that's perfect. We can do a bit of damage to them. And we're slowly getting back to what we started with. I think we started with 24. Gotta make sure we still have that at the end of the fight. The other difficult thing is they do have the 2 arrow towers, so making it slightly harder to get our units back. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go for at least 1 Animate dead. Yeah, we're just not doing enough damage. Okay, so let's see. Need to see if the Animate Dead actually brings back enough of them. I think it will. Okay, yeah, so we got them all back. We can go finish them off with this. Perfect. Okay, so obviously don't want to go for scouting. We've actually got some pretty bad skills in this hero. But I'm hoping Scholar will pay off in the long term. And in this town we can't, of course, recruit any units. Can go for the Order of Fire though, or could potentially go for the Mage Guild level 2, which is pretty tempting because Inferno has the highest chance of getting blind. And that would be very good if we can. Perfect, we do get it. Okay, so let's hop into the town. And we're just going to wait out the turn there. Jabarkus. I could scout with Jabarkus, I could kind of sacrifice him just to see what's going on with Tan, but we know that Tan has been here. So we're just going to move up in this direction. Yeah, Tan definitely took this base from Green. Obviously, because they started as tower. So it was Green that we were fighting, I'm sure. It's been over a week in real life, so I've kind of forgotten exactly which player it was, but I'm pretty sure it was Green we were fighting, so not really sure what's going on with Green at this point. Okay, so is 11 vampires enough to take on any of this? I think probably not. I could go for a bit of scouting, but I think it's more useful if we just move straight towards Thant, particularly because we're potentially going to get attacked by Tan. Maybe Green at the same time. Yeah, I think that's all fine. We can keep building things if we want to. So in this town, we obviously want to get the upgraded estate, but I'm going to go for the town hall for now, just because it's nice and safe. And we're still away off the next week, so I think that should be fine. Okay, so Tan doesn't actually come back, and neither does Green. Okay, so that's good. That gives us the initiative. Okay, I can get 5 extra spell points if I go back and visit this. We'll get that on the way, and we'll go explore to the southeast. With basic hair magic. Okay, so I can send Gurnison over towards Tan. I think we've got enough gold that we should actually go and scout a bit more. Okay, so we don't want anyone with Necromancy because that's going to be really tedious. And to dismiss the skeletons over and over again. Just go and check this out. Slight risk to one of our vampires, we could lose it here, but we've already got kind of lucky by purple. So purple, green, and tan have all been here already. Okay, so this kind of changes things. I wonder if this was purple's base, because we know that purple lost their base. Yeah, so this must be purple's base, and then green was here, and tan also passed through. I think that makes sense. But I think it should be fairly safe. Should probably scout a bit more. Okay, so I can't quite tell if that's a dead end or not, but we're just going to keep following the path. I think we're going to send Thant straight back out. And we're going to move in this direction. I would really like to go through here, because I'm sure we can take these on. Great Anole's Flail I think is +4 attack, and then we get +2 attack and all our other stats too. The library. That would be really strong, like that's going to make Thant incredibly difficult to kill. The big risk is if we go through and it doesn't take us out here, if it takes us to some other exit, that's going to completely screw us over. So, as much as I want to, I think we'd have to scout that first, so I'm going to avoid that for now. And I'm going to try and bring these guys together. Okay, and we're doing very well for resources, so just get the level 2 mage guild here. Okay, so we would have got blind here anyway, but never mind. I think we can pretty safely afford to upgrade probably most of our mage guilds, because we're not going to have too much to be doing with our resources. Even a resource silo could work, but we won't spend our gold quite so recklessly, quite so soon. Okay, so this is a problem. Yeah, so that's green's main. I don't think I can do this. I should probably just surrender. 4,000 gold? That's fine. Okay. So, can I actually reach them? Yeah, pretty easily. Okay, so let's pick up Gurnison and let's grab one vampire. I could give over the Ballista too, but I think it does make sense to try and build up Gurnison a bit, if we can. And I'm pretty confident we can do this. Yep, no losses expected. We know that they don't have spell points, so the main reason to not go for quick combat in this scenario is because quick combat doesn't always take spells into account, but in this case she can't use spells anyway, so we're just going to accept that. Won't change the outcome at all. And this appears to be, I think, Tan's starting area. Okay. But I don't know which of the two I want to prioritize. Obviously, if I can take... I'm not even sure what this is. Something there we can attack. If we can take Tan's starting area, that's going to be huge. I think we need to scout it, really. Yeah, I think this might be a dead end. No, it does keep going. Okay. Well, that seems to go quite a long way. Pull this out too. Okay, so that seems to be another dead end. Alright, so Gurnison, I don't want to risk too much. Can still go to the west, that's pretty unexplored. And I'd really like to visit the Pillar of Fire. Okay, so that actually reveals High Castle. Gonna have to break through some gargoyles to get to there, so Thant could easily do that, but it's not really priority. Okay. Alright, so we'll go for the gold, and I think we'll just have to come back after that. Okay, so Thant, I think I will go through this way. We want to try and take on the Tan player when they're still relatively weak. And let's just go for... We definitely need to get the castle before the end of the week, but don't necessarily need it just yet. I'm going to go for this so that we can get Vampire Lords. And in our other towns... We're still doing pretty well, we do need a bit of Mercury. Yeah, I'm not going to spend our resources just yet, as Jamarcus gets attacked by Tan. Josephine. Let's see what she has. Okay. She's really not that strong. Okay. We're just going to surrender. And she doesn't appear to be coming to attack us. Yeah, so I think she's going back to the east. Strongest hero currently is Torosar. Let's just double check this. Okay, so their starting hero was Ain. Not seen any sign of her yet. Got some Mercury here though, so that's good. That's exactly what we need to keep upgrading our mage guilds. I didn't actually check out what these were, or how many of them there were, but obviously we can win. These are actually kind of a threat in a way, because they can of course bind you in place, but not too many numbers there, so that's fine. I'm gonna go for the +1 knowledge, and we're just gonna move on. Might as well stop by this. Basic air magic I think we should go for, even though it's not quite so important as it might be in other maps. And we found their starting town. It appears to be undefended, but there is Neela. She's probably going to try and get past, but yeah, she's not going to be able to defend with so few units. Okay, so Castle Gate is interesting. We'll just go for this for now. Get the upgraded estate here, pick up our vampires, and let's get Jabarkus back. So what I could do is I could send someone through here, which I think is probably worth doing, just to see if we can figure out where the other path goes to, if there is another one. Yeah, I think that's all fine. Not going to spend any more resources if we don't have to, as yeah, Neela does go back to defend, and looks like the other one is coming to attack. Forgot which one it is. Alright, so this should be a pretty easy fight. Yeah, I'm pretty confident we're going to have to go for the Animate Dead, although I think Overkill still helps you. Like, you still get the vampires back. No, you don't. Yeah, you definitely don't. Alright, so we're going to have to go for the Animate Dead. That's fine. Not really costing us too much now. And we've got enough movement points left that I don't really want to leave. I would be tempted to go for the Wall of Knowledge. I think what I'll do is, because this is a tower town, it does make sense to try and build up the Mage Guild here, so that's going to be my next priority. And in the meantime, I'm just going to try and chase down what Thant has left. There is a risk that there are more heroes around here and they could come and take the town back, but I think that's fine. Let's see. So Thorgrim is not a bad choice for an extra hero. I think we might as well. Right, I'm not going to be too precious about the fact that I've moved him around without having a vampire on him, because of course I could have just done that in the town. I didn't have to move Thant out. So, just going to disregard that. Okay, so he's got his vampire now, and we're going to go to the east. Okay, so Neela's been there, which is not too surprising. We'll just go explore the surrounding area. Okay, let's swap these two units. And we're going to keep Gurnison safe. Okay, so this town, I think, this is a bit risky. We do have the castle already. I'm going to try and bring Gurnison up just in case for some reason Josephine doesn't make it to the town. And we're going to throw Jabarkus through here as, okay. So that's really interesting. It's a dead end, but unfortunately, we're just that little bit too weak to go for this. And because of the harpies spawning on top of it, we're pretty screwed. Completely trapped. Okay, so they could come out and attack us, but I think we just have to risk it. I don't know if there's a hero in there or not. We don't... Yeah, we don't have great spells, we just got Curse. Gonna have to camp him, I think. I think Nimus we will risk. I suspect this is gonna lead to Green's original town. Okay, let's just see how this plays out. What I need to know is there some way that we can get through from here to this kind of other area of the other castle town? Because if there is, that's fine. We can probably just send Thant straight through. It doesn't really matter which way he ends up. And we're just going to go for the castle here so we don't forget. Yeah, that should be all fine. Might be forgetting something, but I think that's fine. So they're going to come for the attack here. They don't quite make it, so that's perfect, as Orange also emerges. See where that was. Okay, so it's up near our Inferno town, which is not great. But Gurnison can definitely hold that off. Actually, I'm not sure in this case if we just want to keep them together. We probably do. Yeah. I'm not going to risk that. I'm going to keep them together. Don't think she can really do too much to us. Okay, so there should be an Inferno town. Yeah, so there's Green's original base. I think I do want to see if I can actually get Thant all the way. No. No chance. Okay. So I don't really want to waste too much gold having to re-recruit Nimus. But still, I do want to scout this out. Okay, so there's... Those are just... I think those are just Death Knights. Kind of looks like a hero, but I don't think it is. Alright, so Nimus might be safe. Nope, maybe not. Whoa, okay. So there's Ignatius. That's gotta be the strongest. Yeah. So that's Green's strongest hero. Definitely beat that though. Okay. Not gonna let that put me off, I'm gonna go straight towards the town. Actually, I can get pretty close. Fortunately, I don't think I can block. So he could go back in. I'm gonna move towards the town just in case. Let's actually recheck his units. Yeah, so it's all Inferno units, so he can get back to the town if he wants to. He's not gonna be slowed down. But still. Alright, let's keep exploring this. It seemed all quiet, which is good. There's a two-way monolith there, so slight threat. Okay, so over here we're gonna go for... just go for level 2 Mage Guild for now. And then the rest of our heroes, we don't want to move Gurnison, of course. Jabarkus is stuck, and this guy is just chilling in the town. Day 7, so we can pick up some reinforcements at the start of next week. And yeah, we don't want to spend any more gold if we can avoid it, so... probably just going to end the turn, might as well pick something up from here if we can. Can't go too far wrong with Marketplace, but we are starting to use up a lot of our wood at this point. Let's just do it. Yep, I think I'm going to hold back on spending anything else just in the turn. So we've pretty much met almost everyone. These guys do come for the attack, but we're expected to only survive with the one Vampire Lord, which is not good. Get free choice of what to attack though, so that's great. Let's obviously focus down these guys. And then... it's kind of a hard choice because we can't life drain the gargoyles, and obviously no Animate dead here. So... we do want to weaken these. But also I can pretty easily wipe out the Master Gremlins. No, we'll go for these. I think they're a bigger threat. See how much that actually did. Ah, that's not good. Okay. Yeah, these guys can reach the gremlins, so not too easy for me to get my health back. Yeah. That's kind of awkward. I think I'm gonna have to stay defensive for now. She's still got so many spell points as well. Obviously that only took the 2 spell points because of the Mage Eye. She can just keep doing that as long as she wants. Okay, so we lost 2 so far. Let's see how much we can get back from doing this. Okay, so we got 1 back. But that's the end of our life drain. The rest of these units we can't life drain, which is really unfortunate. Yeah. So we've taken a few losses there. I didn't think those guys would be able to reach us, but we do just about survive. I'm gonna wipe these out. And then finish this off. Okay, so we only lost to 3, which isn't so bad, but still, that's kind of unfortunate. We're gonna go for basic archery. That does actually benefit our ballista, which is the reason I went for it. Nymus does get attacked. Gonna try and surrender. No, we're not gonna have any chance of surrendering, of course. These guys are gonna massively outspeed us. I suspect they'll be able to wipe us out. Yeah, okay, so we lost Nymus. And he doesn't come for the attack. But we got orange moving towards us, purple is gone. Weak of the Weasel. And yeah, Rozik's not a threat. Even 3 Vampire Lords should be enough to hold that off. And if not, we can always pick up an extra 8 from here, so that should be all good. Alright, so first things first, we want to go for the town before they get the chance to reinforce it. I don't think we need to take losses here. Yeah, so if we go for the attack here, I don't think we get enough back, so gonna have to waste an Animate dead. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so that doesn't really reveal too much. I could pick up an extra hero just to go and scout a bit more. Okay, so Valeska's pretty pointless, but doesn't come with Necromancy, which is at least kind of nice. Okay, so yeah, that's a dead end. I should have thought about that. We can go to the southeast, though. Yeah, let's just try and scout a bit. See if we're actually threatened by anything. There's another green hero. Solmir. Okay, so slightly dangerous because of the chain lightning, but really quite weak. I'm pretty confident he can still beat Valeska, but yeah, it's difficult because if I go and try and chase down Ignatius, if Solmir wants to take the town back, he's obviously got Chain Lightning too, so even if I leave 1 stacks, I'm pretty vulnerable. And I don't really want to leave behind too many units. If I dropped off 7 vampires and back down to 25, which is maybe not enough. Okay, so I don't think Rozik is a threat, so I'm actually going to send Astral over in this direction. Yeah, he can reach that in 2 turns, so should be able to protect it from Solmir. And that kind of frees up Thant to actually go and chase down the hero. Okay, going through, do we want to take on the Dendroid soldiers and the Naga Bank? I think we probably can. Yeah, why not? Okay, so no losses expected there. Basic offense, that is amazing. Not only going to help us do more damage, but also going to help us get extra damage from life drain. A Badge of Courage is not going to help us, of course, being undead. I think we do want to go for this. Don't know how many there are, but I'm pretty confident we can win. Yeah, no losses expected. Just going to accept that. 12 gems, 6,000 gold. And we can't quite reach Ignatius because of that, but that's fine. I'm pretty sure we can chase him down next turn. The slowest units are Gogs. So yeah, he should be pretty slow. We are, of course, dealing with the terrain penalty, but looks like a dead end anyway, so Should be able to catch him out. Alright, I'm gonna go check this out. Okay, so no one's been through there, so that's great. No concerns there. Let's go for Mage Guild level 3. Okay, so Earthquake, I think we already have. Hypnotize and Air Shield. Not useless, but yeah, level 3 is always a bit meh. Not one of the best spell levels. Gurnison, I think, is still safe with the 3. Depends how many spell points Rosic has. But I think we just have to risk it. And then we can pick up some extra vampires from here, which I suppose we might as well. Just double check that Ivor is the one with, yeah, Torso of Legion. We want to keep him around. Okay. If I go there, I don't think I can come back in time. Rosic shouldn't be able to cross the terrain too easily, so I don't think she can make it. I think it's fine. Let's go pick up some resources. And actually, we can get back in the space of one turn. I'm kind of surprised by that. Alright, that seems pretty much all fine. Doing kind of badly for wood at this point. Go for the City Hall. And I think doing well enough, I think, economically, that I will actually go for the resource silo just so we can keep the wood coming. And otherwise, I think we should be okay to win the turn. Okay, so Tan is actually still around, and still a bit of a threat. Okay, so Solmir's not coming to attack the town. Unsurprisingly, Ignatius doesn't want to attack us. They actually turn back. Alright, so this is kind of worrying. They have... yeah, Torresar there. It's actually a pretty big threat. Ingham's not a threat. But Torresar is only 2 or 3 turns away. Still, I can't leave Ignatius, I do have to finish him off. No losses expected, but he could have spell points, so I do have to take the fight manually. Doesn't actually have spell points, so... okay, we know we're gonna win this. I won't skip those. Someone did say they wanted to see more of the fights, so I won't skip all the fights. I will play this one out so you can see Life Drain in all its glory. Not that this is a tough opponent, they don't really have any strong stacks. It's gonna be kind of hard to keep the health coming. Yeah, I think we should be pretty much okay. I do want to get out of these range, but can't quite reach the Gogs, unfortunately. There are 15 of them, though. I think I'm going to wait. Okay, so let's move towards the Gogs. Okay, so back up to 32, so I think we might be able to get away without going for the Animate Dead. Yeah, we're gonna be fine. Perfect. Okay, so he's obviously lost his last town, so that's gotta be pretty much green out the game, I think. Made no attempt to flee. Does still have Solmir. Can that make sense though, because I'm sure Tan must have at least one town. You would think, but I guess I did go straight to attack them. Solmir, I guess if I bring Valeska back, what should happen is the arrow towers should go before Solmir, so should wipe him out before he can go for the chain lightning, or any kind of lightning. So I think that town should be pretty safe. Gonna have to try and bring Thant back as quick as we can. No great way to do it. So another thing I can do is I can try and send Astral towards Tower Town. Problem is, I don't know if he can hold out. Several wyverns is a big concern. Obviously the gargoyles, but also the magi can shoot through the walls. Honestly, I don't think he can do it, and I think it would be a waste of 9 vampires to try. Yeah, so I can move back in this direction just to try and defend the Inferno town, but I'm not too worried about Solmir, so I think we'll move back this way. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Thorgrim is not going to be able to keep himself too safe. But we'll have a go. Yeah, I don't think Ingham will attack us. Probably try and bring these vampires over too. Yeah, let's have a go. The main thing is we need to keep the Torso of Legion in our town on day 7. Otherwise we're pretty free to go where we like. Yeah, I think that's all fine. Okay, so we still got some resources to spend. I'm a little bit reluctant now to spend in our tower town. So let's keep the resource silos coming. I think we can definitely make use of the wood. We're doing fine for sulfur, so let's do it. We can also get the castle gate, which enables us to go... Yeah, that's a really good choice actually. It's going to be really strong. Let's do that. Really expensive though. Wow, I didn't quite remember how expensive that was. 10,000 gold. I just saw 5 wood and 5 ore and I was like, well, I don't have much gold, so I'm not sure I can justify it. And then, yeah, 10,000 gold, that is quite steep. I think in the long term though, that's going to be a big help. Depends how things play out, I guess. Alright, so Gurnison can afford to venture out. Not too far. Alright, I think that's fine. Okay, so he does actually come to attack us, but we win. I will play it out just in case he is supposed to win through spells, which maybe he is, which is... Yeah, that's unfortunate. Obviously, I could accept the quick combat, but like, I wasn't intending to play with quick combat at the start of the challenge, so... I'm just gonna have to surrender, I think. Either that or we lose Thorgrim, but he's not bad. Yeah, I think we're gonna save him. Okay, so Solmir is not coming to attack us. Orange is coming to liberate his town, and that's gonna be Jabarka's pretty screwed. So Verdish is not his strongest hero. Not a bad hero though. We're gonna try and escape. Probably not gonna work, but not a lot else we can do. Yeah, this is kind of a problem. I could chain the vampires. It depends if I'm confident. 41 vampires. The other issue is no Animate dead, and I have to fight the golems and the gargoyles. So, not necessarily that easy to get the HP back. And I don't see any reason to rush it. It's going to be a lot easier with Thant, so let's just play it safe. Okay. Let's go up towards Dark Eternal. And we're just going to leave Astral to defend that for now. I think it should be pretty safe because it's sandwiched between some of our other towns, but still. Ivor... might as well visit this. What I can do is I can bring back Thorgrim in this town. Gives us an extra vampire if we need it. Okay, I'm just gonna go and scout. I don't think anyone other than Solmir is gonna pop up there. We do have just enough gold to pick up the extra castle gate too. Let's do that. That should help us keep both of our Inferno towns safe. We're gonna lose our Tower Town here, and probably one of our heroes. Okay, so Solmir actually is coming to attack us. Orange isn't though, so Jabarkus is safe. Let's just go explore. Perfect. Okay, so this reveals, I think, that's Orange's starting town. Let's double check. Yeah, that's got to be Orange's starting town. So we know how to get there. And we can also see Dracon. Strongest hero is actually Erdemon. Not seeing any sign of him. Okay, so it's pretty open. We could keep exploring, we could go to the north, but I think I'll go back underground instead. And then at this point, Thant should have easily a strong enough force. Pretty much completely wipe out our opponents. What I could do is I could try and go with 2 heroes at once, just to stop Thant from getting overstretched. Kind of depends though, because we really want to try and get Town Portal if we can. That's going to save us a lot of time. Torresar there I would like to chase down, but obviously main priority has to be to get the town back. Some losses expected. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so they're coming out, that's perfect. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. I think I'm gonna have to animate dead. That's fine though. I guess we don't have too many movement points left, so we're gonna get all our spell points back. Definitely going for the Mage Guild level 4. Even if we don't get Town Portal, that's fine. We can always buy the library, but we do get it, so that's perfect. Should now be free to defend all our towns, and also travel around the map very easily. Expert Earth Magic, so we can go anywhere we like. And Torresar, I think they have no town left, so I think he's going to have to come towards us and take us on. Solmir, I want to try and avoid. I think I'm just going to go in this direction. And then Gurnison, I think is fine just to defend the town for now. I can also send him back through the castle gate, but I don't think Solmir can reach us in one turn. That should be fine. Yeah. I do have some spare resources if I want to invest in more mage guilds and things, but we're starting to run a bit low on crystal, so probably don't want to do that. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it be. End the turn. I'm probably going to prioritize the level 5 mage guild. Oh crap, he can reach me. But we're expected to win. Let's see if he goes for a spell or not. I'm going to give him that chance. He doesn't get the chance. That's got to be them wiped out, right? Yeah, green's gone. Orange is coming towards me. Still a bit of a threat. Not sure who the strongest player on the map is at this point. It's said to be Orange, and we've not seen what Erdemon has. So, he could be quite scary. But yeah, it's looking good, I can't lie. It's looking pretty good. Let's see what we get from the level 5 Mage Guild. So, I think we just need one of these. Alright, let's see. So we get Dimension Door, perfect. So we can hop across, we can wipe out the hero, I forgot who it is. Wipe out Torosar, I think. Yeah, should be pretty fine. We've got loads of spell points. We've got Animate dead, even if we do get in a position where we have to fight the golems and can't use Life Drain. Looking pretty good, but I'm going to wrap it up there, and we're going to see how it goes next time. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. As always, do check the playlist link in the description, and if I have uploaded part 3, you'll be able to find it immediately. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.